How's it going, guys? My name is RighteousNicky and welcome to this week's Tavern Brawl, Clockwork Card Dealer. Now I'm actually not a big fan of this Tavern Brawl, but considering I recently got my first Gadgets and Mean Streets of Gadgets and Legendary Madame Goya, I figured that I actually can make some pretty nice deck for this Brawl particularly. So, how does this deck work? Well, basically, this deck you want to have control through the entire early game with it to the point you get Madame Goya. And then you're going to summon a big minion from your deck. As you can see, this deck is full of big minions. And the little lining here is that you cannot draw a smaller minion than Madame Goya. So let's see what we have here. For turn 1, you're going to draw Runic Egg. You're going to play that. The main logic behind it is this is going to die anyway for your turn 2 Doomsayer. So you might get as well some kind of value from it. So draw a card, I thought it was a pretty nice thing. Now if they can actually remove your Doomsayer, which they probably wouldn't. I mean, a priest with Shadow Word Pain can probably do that, but generally they wouldn't. The board is going to be clear, so you're going to be having a good time playing a Warmobot. Now, as you can see, there is nothing less than 7 mana that is a minion in this deck, so there's a pretty high chance that you're going to get some pretty nice minion from the Awarma bot as well. So for turn 4 you have Hellfire. This is a board clear in case everything goes wrong and you don't have the opportunity to clear the board. Karakazam is going to be your turn 5. This is the perfect card for Madame Goya. Why? Well, it's not a minion, so you cannot Madame Goya cannot pick it from your deck, but what it does is actually summon 3 different minions. Now, there's a pretty high chance that, considering you're already controlling the board, that the enemy wouldn't be able to clear all 3 minions at once. So that gives you the perfect moment to play Madame Goya. You're going to switch one of those 3 minions for a big minion from your deck. And at this point, it's just a value game. And as you can see, you probably have the more value when it comes to trading with big minions. Now, generally I think this deck is pretty strong. One thing I'm afraid of, from this deck is it actually doesn't have healing, so a very big combo decks might ruin your life. Like, let's say an OTK Priest, Shadow Priest, or maybe, I don't know, some kind of a charge deck with Leroy Jenkins or a heavy weapon deck, because this deck actually doesn't have taunts. You have only the Bog Creeper. So if the enemy has a lot of weapons, then you're probably going to have a bad time. But generally, when it comes to trading, this, I think I built a very solid deck. So let's see how it's going to work. Demon Shooter. Alright, so in your opening hand, you might want to pick cards that you can actually find very useful from their battle cries. Now, I actually like Gru because I can use him with the Awarma bot. Red Black Hand can get fucked up by the Awarma bot, so I don't want him in my starting hand. This is an okay hand. I don't have anything turn 3 for the Awarma bot, so that really doesn't matter. So you just play by the curve, and your curve is pretty good up until Madame Goya. And this is the main strength of the deck. You will try to have as much as control as possible to your turn 6, and then you try to outvalue your opponent. He's going to play Babbling Book, that's okay. Now I'm going to play the Doomsayer. He's probably not going to waste a spell to deal with that Doomsayer. And next turn is going to be our Armorbot turn, which is going to be awesome. Now the only way this deck can fuck up actually is if you get Madame Goya and the Armorbot brings Madame Goya to the board. Now I don't think that's a very a thing that can happen that often, almost never probably, so I'm not really afraid of that. Now he might actually consider to remove the Awarma bot. May just have some very nice direct spells, and I would probably do the same. It does have a Frostbolt, 1 mana Frostbolt, excellent. Alright, now he played the Sorcerer's Apprentice, that's okay. I'm going to draw into a Hellfire. I'm going to have still board control, that's going to be fine. Now this is a very big moment. It really depends if he's going to play a big minion here, because if he plays something pretty big, as a mage he can actually easily contest the Karakazam. He can ping the 1/1, kill one of the minions with his minion and kill the third minion with a spell. Now it doesn't seem he's going to be doing that, which is awesome. He seems he's just a deck with a lot of spells, and that's actually a bit problematic because I don't have healing, and if he decides to go face, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Now the good thing is that he actually has no idea what I'm playing, so I might surprise him here. Let's see if he's going to clear the entire board. If he doesn't, I'm going to draw into Madame Goya and I'm not going to be able to play anything on turn 6, which is going to suck. But it seems I'm going to be able to do that. Now, here's a very nice trade here, but I really want to play the Madame Goya this turn, so let's do this. What we're going to get? Buck Creeper! Awesome card! Very nice tauntish minion here. I actually don't have a good turn 7 as well. I have a Abyssal Enforcer, and my minions are pretty low HP here to contest properly. If he like kill those two somehow, then maybe I can Abyssal Enforcer, but let's see how this is going to go. Flame Lance, okay. He's not going to trade. That means he has some very big spells in his hand, which really worries me. But there's not really much I can do. I'm going to play the Enforcer now, because I want it to not damage my board later on. But yeah, if he has like 2 fireballs, I'm pretty fucked up here. Actually, the only healing I have here is Alexstrasza. I might draw into her. It's pretty unlikely though. Right, he definitely has a Flame Strike. I'm just going to play Grow. Okay. Polymorph. Now, the thing is that I'm actually going to be putting a lot of pressure with a lot of minions here. And the right choice for him is actually to go face. Though, does he have enough damage to kill me before I kill him is the problem for him. I'm going to play an Archon of Con, that's okay. I think I'll just play the North Sea Kraken. Oh, but it's 0 though. I do like the Kraken here more, because I'm going to push for a bit more damage here. Chromagus. I can just simply trade here without a problem. Let's play the Faceless Behemoth. So, I'm pretty sure I have more big minions than him, so there is no way he can outvalue me on trading. He definitely needs to go face somehow. He probably has a lot of freezes left though. Oh shit. Not bad. This was like his trump card, but I also have a trump card. He saw that I'm going to just keep playing and wanted to try for 12 little there. That's not going to be. That's not going to cut it. Fire One's portal though. Oh shit. Oh, I got the Alexstrasza, but I'm going to play the town first. Okay. Take the damage from the Abomination first. Oh boy. That's a bit problematic. Can actually just Twisting Nether here. I think it's the safest choice. Yep. Alright, let's just hope he doesn't top deck a direct spell. Doesn't seem it. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Yes. It's a good thing I have this Alexstrasza, man. Because otherwise, I'm not going to be in the best spot. Kazakus. He's going to be able to build a pretty nice spell there. Though, do I want to kill Kazakus? I don't think he can make a 12 damage spell with Kazakus. So I think I want to do some face damage here and contest my own Lethal. 12. I can contest Lethal actually with Izera, which is going to be a safer choice. Blizzard though. That sucks. Can play that actually. Nice. Let's see his spell there. Summon 3 friendly minion that died this game. One drop. And add 3 random demons to your hand? Damn. I guess. Oh, he didn't have Lethal though. I had a Deathwing here, so I was feeling pretty confident, but yeah. Well guys, this is actually going to be everything from me from this week's Brawl. The logic behind this deck is always the same. You play by the curve, and try to play your big minions. Now, you're going to have some problems with especially hunters, because their face potential is higher than most other classes. But in general, I suggest you to give a try on this deck. I think it's really fun. If you have some more defensive legendaries, I would suggest adding them. If you have Mal'Ganis and Jiraxas, definitely add those two, because they're going to improve your survival as a warlock very greatly. Like, you can swap them instead of a faceless behemoth or some other big minions that you probably won't use. But anyway, I really suggest you to keep this curve up to 6, and after that it's up to you. So that's going to be everything from today, guys. So thanks for watching, and until next time, stay righteous. Because their team is pretty beefy. I'm going to try to poke, but ATC is going to engage on the bank there. Muradin is getting tons of damages. He's going to be trying to survive there. Uriel is going to ult him. I actually managed to land another very nice poke there. I'm going to Void Prison them so our team can manage to get some cooldowns and position. Now, we actually are managing